how would you have played the game if you had stayed longer? Did you come in with a strategy? Were you going to hook up with somebody?
You know, showmance is always in the cards. Like, if the right girl was around, then possibly. I definitely wanted to keep my head down really early in the game. I was never going to give up on a challenge. I always wanted to do my best. But at the same time, I knew a social game was going to be really strong. So I just wanted to come in, have fun, and try to make as many friends as possible. So that was kind of my strategy going into the game.
Hey, you're friend with me, buddy.
Yeah, there you go.
And Dallas, I'm from the East Coast.
Nice, I appreciate
it.
East Coast.
Farther than you. You're New Brunswick.
Yeah.
I'm a Blue Noser.
Yeah, okay.
And I work with associated with a hair and choker.
I don't know what that is, but I think I need to know
What's
that.
up, baby?
Do you think that you were targeted really early because you actually went away from the vets and you built relationships with the newbies?
Yeah, well, I definitely do. You know, I wanted to be good all around. You know what I mean? I wanted to build friendships. You know, I built a really strong one with Mark. I built a strong one with Dylan, Emily, and you know, I was under the impression the vets were smart enough to actually stick together. So, you know, when I did get nominated, I knew the vets could have saved me alone. And then, you know, I had a conversation with Ike and Gary and Cass, and they made it pretty clear that the vets weren't together anymore. So, you know, right from there, I kind of thought, well, if we're not together in week 2, and we can't, you know, patch whatever is broken now, then you guys are all going to be in shambles. I predicted that the vets were going to go bang, 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 bang right after I left, right when I left. And I had meetings all over this house with these veterans, and I told them what happened. So when I got evicted and I'm watching from my couch and I see these people getting evicted, I'm eating popcorn laughing. And I hate to tell you, I told you so. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I was the first vet to go, but, you know, there was a trail of them leaving right behind me.
Yeah.
So, you know, if they would have just, you know, used their heads and not their egos, maybe we would have seen a different outcome. Of course, I knew I had to separate myself from them at that point because we were on the wrong side of the boat in week 1. There were 6 of us. They already put out Dylan and Emily. That was 2 out of the 6. Well, I'm close to Dylan and Emily, so I knew I was going to be the 3rd one. So, this is my reasoning. I want to separate myself from Dylan and Emily and say that, hey, Dimitri, you want him out? I'm going to help you take him out. Don't put me on the block, right? And that was basically what I wanted to do. I wanted to make so much confrontation that they couldn't think it was fake. They had to know that it was real, right? And so that's when I tried to separate myself because I knew I was going to go on that block. And Ike and Gary and Cass, they told me if I go on that block, I'm going home. So, you know, at that point, I was like, okay, well, if Dimitri, the HOH at that time, is targeting Dylan and Emily, the only logical thing that I can do to make sure that I don't go in there is separate myself. You know, not associate myself with those people anymore. People were looking at me like I have 10 heads or asking why I didn't do it to Cass. Well, Cass wasn't really on Dimitri's radar at that time. You know what I mean? It was Dylan and Emily, and I knew I was the next one up in line. So basically, for me to try to get off that block, I try to basically separate. Love Dylan. I think me and Dylan are going to be probably one of the closest from this whole season, to be brutally honest with you. Like, when I seen him yesterday when we were on the stage, I jumped on him and I had my legs wrapped around the guy like a monkey. Like, you know, like we're a lot alike. And, you know, I appreciate the guy. You can tell he's just an all-around great guy.
Yeah, he is.
It killed me to do it, but I had to explain to him, man, this is game. You got to separate game from personal. Some people have a hard time, especially when you're new to the game. You know what I mean? So for me, you know, I knew if I had to chop a relationship, I would. You know,
you had to too, because like they really were going after all the people that were trying to get into relationships, like the showmans and whatnot. And at that time, like so early on, it really looked like it was Dylan and Emily were really getting close the quickest. So they really put targets on the guys.
Yeah. When Mark went out the door, you know, it sucked. I bawled my face off. You know what I mean? That just goes to show how much of a character Mark it really is. You know what I mean? All season, last season, I didn't cry till when I got evicted. You know, 1 week this guy had me in tears that I felt like it wasn't right that we were getting rid of him. He was a stand-up guy. He was honest. He was pure. And that's rare to find inside this house. So when I knew we were getting rid of him, I knew that, you know, maybe I won't be too far off because we were in an alliance as well.
Yeah, we really wanted to work together, which was really unfortunate that kind of came about. A lot of what happened.
No, but I know one thing for sure is that he shouldn't have been on the block in the first place because we looked over at them and said, are we going to be safe? Yeah, you're off the block. You're fine. And then what happened? He gets got on the block and sent home. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
don't cut Teal's